So today I'm talking about a P1441 code, what it is and how you go about fixing it. So what is a P1441 code? Well, it usually points to an EVAP system problem, although it can be manufacturer specific. So if you do get this code, you want to look up the manufacturer of the vehicle along with the code to see what it is. So for example, if you have a Chevy, it'll be evaporative emission system leak detected. If you have a Honda, it'd be evaporative emission canister purge system flow detected. And with some, it could be something completely different. For example, Toyota would be secondary air injection system switching valve number 2 stuck open bank 1. So the first thing to do if you get this code is to Google your manufacturer of your car along with the code to be sure exactly what's going on. It usually points to an EVAP leak. So if any of these are your vehicle manufacturer, those are the ones I'm going to talk about. So for example, Acura, Buick, Cadillac, Chevy, Dodge, GMC, Honda, these all point to an EVAP system problem. And so some possible causes of a P1441 code, well, it could be a bad fuel cap, could be a purge valve, could be an EVAP leak, could be the vent valve, charcoal canister, fuel tank pressure sensor, and possibly a blown fuse. And so the first thing to do is to go check out the gas cap. Since the gas cap is a part of the EVAP system, it needs to seal. And if it's not sealing correctly, then it could cause a leak. So go and check it out. Be sure that it looks good. It's not cracked or damaged or anything. If you do replace it, be sure to get an OEM original gas cap, as sometimes third-party aftermarket gas caps, they can cause issues. But first thing to do, go check out the gas cap and be sure that's good. And if the gas cap looks good, the EVAP system's going to have to be troubleshooted to know what's going on. And the basics of the EVAP system is that you got gas vapors coming up from the gas tank, and then they leave and they go up to what is called a charcoal canister. And this holds them when the engine's not running, so that they don't escape. And then when the engine's running, they go up to what is called a purge valve. And this opens when the engine's running and the gas vapors go into the engine and they get burnt off. There's also a fuel tank pressure sensor, which monitors what's going on in there. This is how the onboard computer knows if there's a leak since the pressure is not good. And so the first thing to check with this code is going to be the purge valve, which would be a common problem. It'll be located up on top of the engine somewhere and have 2 hoses going to it. Check out the wiring, be sure everything looks like it's plugged in good. Keep in mind anything wrong with the wiring can cause the same symptoms as a bad purge valve. It's also on a fuse. So that's something to keep in mind. And the first thing to do is to test that purge valve and see if it's any good. I made a video on how you go about testing the purge valve without any tools. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link to that inside the description below. But basically this has a valve inside of it that needs to open up when the engine's running and it closes when the engine's not running so the gas vapors don't escape. But the first thing to do is go test or replace the purge valve. And so if that looks good, then the next thing that's very common is that there's an EVAP leak somewhere inside of all these hoses running around everything. And you can't go to all these hoses all the way underneath by the charcoal canister, all the way up to the purge valve, and you can check them out. Be sure they all look good. There's no cracks or anything like that. If you took it to a mechanic, what they would do is they'd use a smoke machine and they'd send smoke into the EVAP system, and wherever the smoke came out, they would know there's a leak. There is low-cost smoke machines on Amazon or eBay, or there's even DIY smoke machines that you can make for like $5, $10. There's some good YouTube videos on that. But however you do it, the next thing to do would be to go around and to check for a leak in between all these hoses that's running around everything and be sure that none of them are leaking. Now those are the most common things, would be a bad purge valve or an EVAP leak. But if you check those out and those are good, then the next thing to go and check would be the vapor canister. And this is located up and underneath the vehicle by the gas tank. The vapor canister also have what is called a vent valve on it that opens at certain times when the system needs to go into test mode and stuff like this. Usually this will give you another code. But if you checked everything else out, the next thing to go and check is going to be the charcoal canister. And the last thing that could cause this problem is that the fuel tank pressure sensor has gone bad and is just reporting bad data back to the onboard computer, because the onboard computer uses this fuel tank pressure sensor to know what's going on inside the system. And so if it does go bad, it could just be reporting back bad data. It's usually located on the fuel pump, especially if the fuel pump is located inside the gas tank, although it can vary. It could vary on manufacturer and things like this, so it can be located someplace else. But the last thing to go and check is going to be that fuel tank pressure sensor. And so that's basically it. I just wanted to make a quick video on how you go about fixing a P1441 code. If you have anything to add, please comment down below. If you have any questions, ask me and I'll try to answer them. If this video helps you, please click like, please click subscribe, and have a good day.